All right, hello there, people of the internet. My name is Udujigiron. This is Nutmegs and VR, and today
you got it right.
Nutmegs and VR. Today the panel is ripe. We have an Arsenal flailing. So we have Arsenal, the first two gentlemen,
and then Arsenal technically.
Yes, and Arsenal that is sitting on the fence. The fence between Arsenal and which other team?
No other team.
No other team. It's just Arsenal.
Just like having a nice day.
Nice day. Very nice. His mic is still not in a very good position. We're going to fix it. Don't worry, Mr. Tom.
Okay.
And then we have the loud Manchester United over here.
What would the world do without Manchester United fans?
But you can't cook chicken.
Can't you just imagine soccer without Manchester United fans? It would be a very boring
I want to ask.
We need to finish this introduction.
Can I do the introduction?
You are a fake Chelsea fan.
Okay.
Who the other day decided that they are going to leave the team.
Noted.
And then now you're back with your chest full and we're saying you're fake.
Noted.
Are you a Chelsea fan?
Can I go back?
Are you a Chelsea fan?
Are you a Chelsea fan?
Can you proudly say we need this on record?
Yes.
Are you for Chelsea or you are not for?
Let me say this. He is just a football fan.
No.
Yes.
No.
Let's
no. That is
let's go with the fact that I'm just a football fan because. But can you allow me to introduce these people? Surely. I want to go back to Tom. I want to go back to you.
Okay.
There's a problem in England with Old Trafford that they cannot. Why don't you allow me to talk to Tom?
Go on.
That it is the stadium. They are not able to arrest the leaking roof at Old Trafford. They are not able to cook chicken because they were recently taken from 4-star to 1-star because the city council of Manchester went there and found out the chicken was bleeding, was not properly cooked. So why don't you allow me to ask him, please?
I thought it was the rats, but okay.
I did not mention the rats and the cockroaches.
Okay.
For fear of inflaming the situation further.
Yeah. Okay.
So, as somebody who is coming from England, why is it that the city council would always come there to figure out whether the kitchen is clean, whether the roof is in good standing?
Why? Why would they come there?
Yes.
It's just what standards, health and safety standards.
Okay.
So that happens everywhere.
All right.
Yeah. So that would have happened at every other club in England.
So then the question is.
But these things do happen.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a bit unlucky for them, I think.
Tom, let me ask you a question.
Okay.
If all it took was good chicken, roofs that are not leaking, why is Tottenham Hotspurs in the relegation zone with the newest stadium in England, and you told me that you lived closer to the stadium, and you understand the neighborhood? Why are they in the relegation zone if what it takes is a good facility?
Well, I don't think they're very good at football.
That's what I'm saying, and that's what I keep telling this Chelsea fan. There is a fake one, that it doesn't matter how your chicken tastes. What you do on the pitch, though. This is coming from a Chelsea fan that is sitting 8th on the log.
Right, okay.
And they're likely to drop to page 2 after this weekend.
There are two issues we are interrogating. The issue number one is how good you are in the field, and you're not even good enough in the field.
Who says
they're not looking bad right now?
United,
why would we be sitting third?
Festus, would you say, okay, you are...
Why would we be sitting third?
The problem with you is heckling. Can you stop heckling when I talk to an Arsenal fan? They are not unbeaten in the league. Have some respect when we talk about Arsenal. Can you...
Unbeaten in the league? No, let's correct that first. We beat Arsenal at Emirates.
No, I'm talking about Europe.
We also beat you at...
I'm talking about Europe.
But that's what I'm saying. You shouldn't say...
I'm talking about Europe. I'm talking about Europe.
About Europe, yes.
I'm talking about Europe.
Yes.
So please have some respect when you're talking about Arsenal.
Yes.
You know, they're invincible. So far,
they don't like us. They
are invincible.
People without a league for 20 years.
You see?
Aish. Come on, guys.
No.
Aish. Let's be realistic.
Okay, can I talk to an Arsenal fan?
Question.
Yes, I am talking to Festus.
Yes.
What do you think about two things? The Premier League. What chance do you have for taking? Are you going to take it? Do you have a chance of taking it? Number two, what do you think about the Champions League? Do you think that you're going to ultimately lift the trophy?
We are
Two
hoping
questions.
Yeah, number one, in the Premier League, I'm quite sure that as much as now you are on the wire against with Man City at the top, I think I would say that we will go to the wire. The only thing that we need to make sure is that you have to score more goals, because Man City have a superior goal difference against. They have scored more goals than us.
Okay.
But we are on the same goal difference. But
You're on the same goal difference.
No, actually, currently Arsenal is 38 and Man City is 37, though they have a game in hand.
Yeah, but now.
So what matters is how many goals they score.
They have scored, yeah,
in the next match.
But for them, they have scored more goals. If for instance,
against Arsenal.
yeah, not against Arsenal, even against.
Is it against Arsenal or against the?
Usually what happens is
So
there are two
if you
things.
end
What
up-
happens
if you end up with
having
same points,
same
goal
goals
difference,
difference,
City will take it because
Exactly.
they beat Arsenal in the second leg.
not beating.
You know
Arsenal,
how you play two times
No, doesn't it?
in the
not
league?
beating Arsenal in the second leg. It is the goals that we scored against the other teams that matters. You realize the difference is almost
No.
is almost 11. It's almost 7,
No.
12
After
goals.
After the points and the goal difference,
Yes.
they look at the two teams head to head.
Head to head.
Yes.
I don't understand
Yeah.
what you guys are talking about. Tom, are you understanding what?
Yeah, I am,
I
but
am.
I thought it was
So-
I thought it was goal difference. Then after goal difference, it's
Okay.
goals for. Whoever's got the most
Then
goals
for,
for,
then
and then
against.
the whoever's got the least against.
Exactly.
Yeah, the least in total.
Okay, so
Against
specific.
Then
who?
after that, then against
Against-
everyone.
Against
Same
everyone,
way
yes.
goals against
Yes.
everyone for.
Okay.
Goals against you from everyone.
Yes.
Yeah.
At what point does the two teams matter?
That-
first
that the
one was
last-
a draw,
that's the last
and then
time.
The
They-
second one was a win for City.
That will only
They
happen.
matter.
That will
Yeah.
only happen if even the goals
Yeah.
scored against are all you are tying the same.
If they're the same on all of these things, then it goes down to what you're saying.
Yes.
The last
No,
thing
no,
is what
the
you're
two
saying.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The difference.
It goes
between-
down to your
to the head to head.
Arsenal
To the head
and
to head.
City,
who was better
which
Yes.
now City have a hand
because
No,
because
no,
they
no.
won the last encounter with Arsenal. The first one was a draw, but the second one City won.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
We did stay.
but where is the Allen key?
Give me a card.
Where is the Allen key?
No, that's
I don't know where
very
Kevin
dangerous.
parked it.
Oh, it's okay. Look,
that is okay.
I'll just go down.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
okay.
thanks.
That's okay.
Anyway,
Yeah.
little technical issue. Whoop.
But
Yes.
and that's what I've been saying, because
I
you see,
did not understand the situation properly.
situation.
Are you able to
Okay.
explain it?
It's just a mathematical thing. When you're even, then it goes to goal difference. Yeah.
Okay, so let's start with the
Understand.
point. Let's start with the point because I think even people of the internet might
Yeah.
might not be understanding. So we
Yes.
start with the points.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So
Yeah,
whoever
yeah. We
has-
start with the points.
Yes.
Yes.
So whoever has
When
the
they're tied on points,
When they're tied-
then we go to goal difference.
goal
Yes,
difference.
right?
Yes, you go to the goal
We go to the
difference,
goal
yes.
difference.
Yes.
Okay. After the goal difference,
We go at goals scored against and for.
okay.
Goal
So explain that we have two teams. So explain.
Yes.
Oh no, not the two teams.
Okay.
So they are saying that it's all the teams in the EPL.
Okay.
They will consider the goals that City scored
Okay.
and the goals they conceded.
Yes.
Alright.
Yes, that's
Between
the
City
sum.
And Arsenal,
Yeah.
who scored more or who
Well, it's
conceded more?
basically, so say you've got 30 goals you've scored,
Yes.
15 you against, yeah?
Yes.
That's
And the-
15.
and the other
Okay,
one
because you've got to
scored
take the 15 off
maybe
the 30. Yeah.
and conceded 10.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now this one have the upper hand.
Yeah, that one's got 20, yeah?
And then if that again matches,
Okay.
now
Then-
they go to the head to head.
No.
Between the two
Arsenal
teams.
City.
Yes, no, you're right. Yes, you're right.
Exactly. You're right.
Yes.
You're right. Yes.
Arsenal
That's how it.
City.
We
So
got there.
now on
Yeah?
that one, City will have the advantage because they won the last.
Yeah, that's right.
Better.
That's
Yeah.
right.
That's right.
And the first one was.
They drew.
Okay.
It was a draw. Yes.
Yeah.
You go to-
But tell me this. Tell me this.
Yes.
Wait. Tell me this. I bet if it's not just the last game, it's over the two legs they played against one another.
Over the
So
two legs.
so had it been
Yeah.
a win, like let's say it was 1-0 the first leg to Arsenal, and it was 1-0 to City the second. That's a draw again. Yeah.
Yes.
Then I think they have to play at Wembley.
So So
because it can
For
put
the
us-
Premiership, it's got to be a playoff after that, right?
But we know
yeah,
that it won't get there
yeah,
because
I'd love
Why
it if
would
it
not
did.
get there?
the head-to-head City
Love
have
it if it
advantage.
did.
Because the first leg was a draw, but when they met again, City won.
Yeah.
So that one City.
Yeah, so
advantage.
you're right. So they
it
would
won't
win.
Get there.
No, it won't. It can't. You're right. But I wish it
And
could.
this is the point I want to make.
Yes.
Peter, you can open for us the window. It's getting hot in here. This is what I want to say.
Yes.
And Tommy will comment because in our last conversation you mentioned something about this. Arsenal fans tell us that their team is the best in Europe.
That I agree.
It is. It is. Yes. In Europe,
I agree.
It is.
We are good, right?
Yes.
Now let's look at Europe. In the Champions League this season, one of the things that I've been very happy about is we've had a representation from EPL, La Liga, Ligue 1 and Bundesliga,
Exactly.
right?
Yes.
Okay. In Bundesliga, Bayern has already run away with the league.
Have they been
They always do.
Have they been declared?
Yes. Yes. It's just a matter of them now receiving it. Ligue 1, the same for PSG.
Yes.
Always is.
Yeah?
Always is on both of
Always,
those.
right?
One horse race.
Farmers League.
Atletico
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Farmers League.
Yeah, it's a Farmers League. It's always
Farmers
League.
Atletico Madrid, you kind of wonder how Diego Simeone alipita katikati, you know? Because you expected a Barcelona or a Real Madrid in the last four, right?
Yeah, sure.
In the last four.
Yes.
I expected Barcelona,
In the top four.
actually.
Yeah, top
Yes,
four,
for
yes.
Champions
Yeah.
League. Now, these are the teams that we are looking at Arsenal in those same lenses.
Exactly.
Yet here we are in the EPL, we are looking at how Arsenal could win, and we have gone up to option 4. Why is it not emphatic if they're that good?
You understand that Premier League is a very tough league. We cannot compare Premier League with the Ligue 1, Serie A. You cannot. That's why it's a very tough league.
I would
That's
agree
why.
with that.
Yes,
I
and
would.
that's why.
It's the hardest, most competitive
hardest,
league.
I'm telling you, and that's why
Anybody
we find
can beat anybody, and
Yes.
they do all the time.
Yes. Any team in the Premier League can be able to beat any team in the League 1. Even you look at even
In Ligue 1 as in France,
even
you mean?
Europa. Look
Yeah.
at Europa. Almost how many teams from EPL? Almost 3. You're going through.
No, not Europa. Europa was 2.
The
Nottingham
Conference
Forest
League?
and
Aston Villa, yeah.
Yes.
Champions League is where the Champions League teams all qualified. You remember the new
Yeah, they
setup
did.
where now
Yeah.
they have automatic qualification.
Exactly.
And we had all the teams that were representing from EPL going through as automatic qualifiers,
Yes.
including Tottenham that is now fighting relegation.
Exactly.
And that for me was the thing I never understood, because I would look at Tottenham in the EPL and look at Tottenham in the Champions League,
Yeah.
and I cannot reconcile the two.
It's strange. It does happen though sometimes with teams because it's like a bit of a release, Europe, from the tensions of fighting in the Premiership. So they just go, I've got nothing to lose, and they start playing well. I've seen
Yeah.
it a few times.
Oh.
There's been situations, yeah. Well, there was that situation a while ago where the team that won, and they had to make an agreement, but they weren't going to be in the top 5 in order to be able to defend their. It was Liverpool, I think.
Yeah,
It was Liverpool after Istanbul, I think.
Yes.
The miracle in Istanbul.
yeah.
Yeah, but they weren't going to make it into the Champions League the next year, so they tweaked it so they could come and defend their title. But they were playing that badly in the Premiership, is what I mean. But they won the Champions League.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it does happen. It's strange.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are watching live the game Brentford versus West Ham United, and a goal
Oh my
has just
gosh,
been scored by
by
Brentford.
Brentford.
The relegation battle is just getting tricky over here. Brentford just got a goal.
The people I want to go down is this team called West Ham.
Yeah,
I don't think they are going to though.
Well, I think they'll still win this game. They've just gone 1-0 down for nearly 15 minutes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I bet you
What
that will
happens if they lose
galvanise
this
them.
and and Tottenham wins.
They will just be level on points because currently West
Yeah.
Ham is 37.
And then how many games will
and
be
Spurs
remaining?
is 34.
How many games will be remaining after that?
So we
Three.
after
Three.
this
I have a-
there are
I-
only 3.
I have a feeling that Tottenham, even though I don't, and your problem with Tottenham, I have never understood. What is your biggest problem with Tottenham?
They simulate the referee a lot.
Aye,
I will never
come on.
forget
That is Manchester United.
The game against
That's all football
Spurs,
teams.
The game against Spurs where Anthony Martial was given a red card.
Oh, you do like to quote
It-
that one, don't you? I remember that.
These guys, mm-mm.
Well,
And
let's.
then the fact that I keep hearing on and on about a good stadium and leaking roofs, let's just have a point of reference going forward.
I wanted to talk to you about the Arsenal Atletico game and the refereeing, actually.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
2 penalties. I thought the second one, you guys watched the Premier League, soft, just soft. But it was actually, I thought, quite a good game.
The first one for Arsenal was also not a penalty.
Yeah.
It was.
It was not
It-
a
well-
It was
penalty.
pushed.
It was
No,
not a penalty.
I would give
It was
that
a
more
soft
than the
first one
second.
It was
was
a
not a
soft push.
penalty. It was very soft.
Yeah, it was
I would
soft.
rather that first one wasn't given, but the one for
My-
Eze
my
was
point-
given.
yeah,
and
my-
I think it was literally the ref trying to now level it.
Yeah, they do that all the
by
time.
not giving that.
Trying to make up for his
Yeah.
previous. Yeah.
Yeah,
But they're both soft, is the point.
yeah.
I got quite angry.
I don't
But the second-
agree that the penalty for Arsenal was soft. I don't think so. The
Yeah.
guy was clearly in the box.
Yeah.
He was about to score.
To score,
This
yeah.
guy bumps on him from behind.
Yeah, I don't
and
think
he's on the floor.
Yeah, I think it's impossible not to give it, really.
Yeah.
But it's still kind of like back in the day. That still wouldn't have been given.
I think it was a. I think.
But the
I think
second one-
and
the second
I was
one-
shocked that the other one was not given against Eze. I was shocked.
Even me, I was shocked. Because
What do you think, Beatrice? Being impartial and a football fan, apart from being a Manchester United fan.
But that's
who
what I'm
actually
saying.
hate Arsenal winning?
But that's-
These guys.
No, I
They
don't
really
hate Arsenal.
Oh, you do.
I
Man
don't
U,
hate
Manchester.
Arsenal. I have
Oh my
never.
goodness.
I have never.
Oh, you do.
I have never
said-
I've
said
said
that I
Manchester
hate
fans,
Arsenal.
not you.
No.
Manchester
It is
fans.
Ibra who has said that he hates with a passion.
But
Manchester
we are
United
not
fans.
saying that you said that you hate Arsenal. We are saying that you hate Arsenal. There's a
I
difference.
don't. I don't. What do you think that has in my mouth?
Tom, don't you think there's a difference?
Jagero, I have just stated before you commented,
Yes.
and probably you are not listening.
Okay.
I said for me, the first penalty was not a
Was
penalty.
not a penalty.
But the one for Eze was a penalty.
Wait,
and
that-
because the ref had messed up in the earlier one, he had to now
He had
level
not
it
messed
up
up.
by not giving this other one.
It's the other way around, though.
Yeah.
Eze got the penalty first. Yeah. The Arsenal got the pen first, didn't they?
No, Eze was the last penalty, the last big foul that was ruled out, isn't it?
No, he's talking about who scored first.
Yeah, and it was Arsenal with the penalty
Yes.
first
Yes.
for them.
And
Yes.
then
So that was the
Atletico
Eze.
got their
Yes.
penalty.
So the second penalty is the one I'm saying wasn't a pen.
The one
for
for
Atletico.
Atletico.
Yes.
Yes.
What happened, by the way? Do I remember
It was
correctly?
just a bit. Well, they're both soft, but like you said about the Eze one, I don't think he couldn't
Was it
have done.
was it a handball? It was a
Oh,
handball.
it was the handball. You're right, and the guy could.
yeah,
no,
yeah,
no, that was a different
The
one.
for Atletico was a handball.
Oh,
The handball
handball
like
in the
this.
USL is never
Yeah.
goes away.
It doesn't really. There's
It
not
doesn't
much.
go away.
That's why for me it's just about the two Arsenal ones. And for
Yes.
me the first one was not, the second one was.
Yes.
But now because he messed up here, he cannot give this
What do you mean he
Okay.
messed up here?
Okay,
It
no,
was
I
not
see. I see
supposed
what
to
she
be
means.
given.
It was supposed to be.
Yeah, she doesn't
first
think
one.
she doesn't
Where
think
he
either
front in
were.
the ball.
The first
Yeah.
It's a
one.
penalty.
So this is
No.
where you two
No.
fundamentally disagree.
No.
Who?
Because you think Eze's was a penalty, yeah,
Yes.
and you don't. That's where we
No,
disagree.
no.
She thinks
No,
Eze was a
come
penalty.
on, guys.
No, you don't think it was. You
I'm
don't think
saying-
either were.
I'm saying the first penalty that Arsenal scored, Gyökeres,
Yes.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
that was not a penalty.
Okay.
Oh,
For
it
me,
was
it
your
was.
And now the Eze one,
Your
that was,
opinion does not count.
the Eze one that was supposed to be a penalty
Yes.
will not be given because the guy already messed up on the other one.
No, that's propaganda.
It is my propaganda. It's my position.
But talking about hate, we are not saying that you said that you hate. like Imran said.
I don't.
Imran said that.
I don't.
But for you,
I don't.
We don't have to hear you say the word.
Jagero.
But it is just the way you move. It's the way you talk.
It's a strong
People are
word.
confusing football banter with hate.
Yeah, true that.
People
There we
are
go.
confusing football
What's that?
banter
1-0.
with hate.
1-0.
1-1. It's 1-1.
Yeah, I hear you, Betty.
West Ham just
Hey,
scored.
That's
not
true.
hate.
Hate is a strong word now.
It's not
Huh?
hate, I promise you.
A passionate dislike. Maybe. Hey, but it's 1-0, guys.
A passionate dislike is hatred. Passionate dislike is hatred.
Is it?
But do you like Arsenal?
Manchester fans. Hey.
Do you like Arsenal?
Why would I like Arsenal? I'm a
Yeah,
fan
yeah,
of
yeah.
Manchester United.
But they also
But guys, we gotta pay
Manchester-
attention. It's a draw now.
I have made it very clear that I'm a fan of Manchester United. I have a soft spot for Real Madrid. Those are things on record that I've said. Any
okay.
other thing is your opinion, which is your opinion, and I don't have to rubber stamp it. I do football banter.
It looks
That I
like
do.
it looks like Sunderland is going to be above us by a lot.
And if you are a social media person,
Okay.
what you need are conversations that will drive
Yes.
comments.
Yes.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
Because I know that anytime I post about Arsenal, they will come at me. What happens?
And that is why we are saying that you hate them so that you can
I
even
do
inflame
not
it
hate
further.
them.
We are
Alright,
on the
I
same
see.
route.
This is football banter.
Actually, she might not be hating Arsenal.
Okay.
But the Arsenal the Manchester fans, they actually hate Arsenal. Winning any.
Oh, I
any-
don't know.
The goal
I
by
don't
West
know.
Ham
Most of
has
the
just been
Manchester
disallowed.
fans.
Do they
Why are
hate? Do
you
they hate
disallowed?
Arsenal as much as they hate Manchester City? No.
Oh.
No. So it's between us and Manchester City. I think they're going for Arsenal. The Man U fans.
You know.
On
the-
average.
the thing is that she does not even want you to take the league, and she says that she has no problem with you. She does not want it. She doesn't
Yeah,
want
but
you to take the
no
league.
team wants another team
Jagero,
to
you
take
keep
the
putting
lead.
words in my mouth.
Okay.
What I have said clearly is that from experience,
Okay.
we have seen Arsenal lead the league for days, and then towards the end of the season, they lose it. They can't keep their heads cool. They start arguing with everyone. They can't keep it calm and carry this through. There's a time that the goal difference between them and City was 9 points.
Yeah.
We are now talking about level on points because City have a game in hand.
Yeah.
Those
Actually-
are the facts that I keep placing on the table. If it is interpreted as hate,
Oh
that's up to the
my.
interpretation. It's not mine. I am just saying that when I look at the stats and when I look at how Arsenal has behaved, they are likely to bottle this again. And I still stand by that word. For me, until the final day, and I believe this league will be won on the final day, then I will say, well, you've done it. But as at now, Arsenal have a chance, City have a chance.
Thank you.
That has been my position all along.
Do you want them to win the league?
Why would I want them to win?
Who do you want to
Where
win?
will we beat our heads? You see,
that's my point.
there is no, Jagero.
Closer to
Listen
him,
to me.
that side.
You see,
That one.
you wanted to move to City.
Okay.
You will probably the third City fan I know. So whatever happens to City, there's no noise.
So
But if
essentially,
Arsenal lift this trophy,
so if
We
Arsenal
will be happy.
and Arsenal might
We will
win
just be
both,
happy.
and that would make you. Will you die?
they can't win both.
Like,
Abba.
Tom, can you? Is that a possibility?
They can't win both.
What, that they can
They
win
don't
both?
have what
I,
they
have.
I honestly
They
don't think so, no.
They don't
I
have
oddly
what
think,
it
I don't know.
What is it that we don't
It's a
have?
really hard one because you've got to realise with Champions League, that's tournament football, right?
Yeah.
It's not a league.
Yes.
I mean, it has a league phase, but we're in the tournament phase of it. Anything can happen in a tournament, not necessarily the best team winning. That happens quite a lot.
So that means that Arsenal can win it.
They've got a fighter's chance, for sure. I do think they prevail against Atletico. I do think they go to the final, but if you're facing Bayern or PSG, see you later. I don't hold that much faith.
I actually think that Arsenal is breath away from getting a double, because They are chasing the city. Anything
Jagero.
like you've said.
Jagero, you were very confident that
Can I
you
finish?
were going to get the quadruple. Now we are down to 2. and those are the things that we keep ignoring.
There is also you can also say
Guys, can I stop you there? Can I stop you? This match has caught fire. West Ham equalised. It's been disallowed. Now it's still 1-0 Brentford, but it's actually quite an exciting match. It's looking good.
It's looking good.
The relegation battle is exciting.
I was saying before that I think that Arsenal is breath away from doing a double, because I think that Arsenal has got the mettle and the capability of beating either of those teams.
I think.
Bayern. Have you not beat Bayern before in the same?
We have.
Yes.
In the group stage.
Yeah.
Come on, guys, the group stage is very different from a
What is the
final.
difference? What is the difference?
The stakes.
What is the difference?
It's not just that. That was then. This is now.
Yes.
And then remember, they will be playing a Bayern that is already done with their league.
Yeah.
Their focus is now just this.
Yeah.
Come
Completely. They can relax. That's very true. And with the fixtures for Arsenal, they're going to be tired. They already are.
Arsenal has the tools, has the capability to beat any
on.
team.
They do not have the mentality.
Where is that mentality? How do you measure that mentality?
How they behave on the pitch when something goes against them.
Yeah.
How do you behave?
Well,
you get frustrated.
Look
Bad manners.
Look at good teams from before.
They've got a lot of bad manners.
The other day, they even tore Haaland's second skill.
Actually, even that Haaland's goal was not a goal.
Come on, Bana.
He pushed the guys.
Come on. Are we going to really talk about facts, or now we are going to talk about emotions?
It wasn't a goal. He pushed the guys.
Come on.
Just watch it.
That was a clean goal. We watched it together.
Yeah, I don't know. Are you talking about the Haaland goal?
The Haaland goal.
I didn't see anything wrong.
Are you sure?
I mean, apart from the fact that I didn't want it to happen.
The problem I have with
But you're not asking me whether it was a goal or not. You're just saying it is not a goal.
Was it a goal?
Look.
I'm pretty sure it was a goal.
Yes or no?
Can I explain?
Yes or no?
Explain.
No. Don't be a dictator.
But did you say no? You said no, you can't. Fair enough.
These things are good when you explain.
Yes.
These things are good when you explain, so that then we set the context. The reason why I think that it was a goal was because of the spirit of the game. The tag and the push.
Yeah. It was physical, yeah?
Yeah, necessitated that if finally somebody's winning in the tag, then he has beaten you.
Yeah, I agree. It was the battle between Haaland and Gabriel, right?
Yes.
And Haaland won.
Yes.
Haaland won it.
And most of the time, Mr. Arsenal fan, is that we were not having any whistles when they were tagging the whole time. So why would we expect a tackle when finally Haaland overcomes your guy and scores? No, it was a very clean goal in the spirit of the game. Tick.
It was always going to be a game like that as well.
I agree.
It was,
But what do you think about because Beatrice has talked about the lethargy, the tiredness that is slowly.
I think that's a really good point.
Yeah.
Really good point. And I'm saying they're leggy.
Yeah.
They're tired. And the thing is with English fixtures, they're so busy. They're way busier than all the other teams in Europe.
But it is interesting that in
they're knackered.
In France, when the team is going to face a very tough opponent,
they postpone the match.
Leagues.
So that's totally unfair.
But not always.
Yeah, but it happens
so there's
enough.
a time that PSG wanted a postponement, and they were supposed to play the team that was second on the log, and the team refused. So it's not always, but they make the attempt. If the teams are supportive of them, they will get a rest for their players.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's the disaster we are in English, because I think even City.
Too many fixtures now.
Yeah, they're going to have a number of fixtures because they also have the FA Cup final against Chelsea. By the way, how do you think Chelsea is going to do in that one?
Chelsea does not have the mental capacity to win a final. I don't think they have the mental capacity to win a final. They come very close, just close enough,
but then
capitulate.
Do they have a manager?
They do have somebody that is standing.
Right, okay.
But
it's one of those. It's one match on a neutral ground. Anything could happen.
I think.
I mean, you make your season if you win that.
Yeah, and
you know,
anything can happen in a league whereby in the second minute there is a red card, and then in the 60th minute there is another red card. Then Chelsea is playing at 11 against 9. They can win.
But are you saying that Chelsea's indiscipline might come into play again in this final?
No, he was giving the example the other way, weren't you?
I know the other way, but I'm also.
But it could do, yeah.
The Caicedos and you know, playing against quick legs that City have in their attack.
Sure.
You have Semenyo on one wing, you have Doku on the other wing. And those are people that can make you make mistakes.
You see right now, if you look at the top teams in Europe, let's talk about PSG, let's talk about Manchester United, Manchester City. Look at PSG, look at Bayern, the kind of fast game they play. Everybody is awake.
Beautiful.
I don't see that in Chelsea. Like Pedro.
No, you're way off it. You're way off it.
Yes.
You're not even close to that.
Like these teams are playing to win.
Exactly.
Arsenal is playing to win. Manchester United, Why do I keep saying Manchester United?
Because it is a big team. And you're just refusing.
And they're playing well.
Change your name.
Every time it's coming to your mouth.
No, I think we should no longer call it Manchester.
Manchester United are playing well right now. And they have been for a while.
Come on.
That's factual.
How would we be third and you're eighth? If you're better than us.
We are not talking about Chelsea. The problem with you is that anytime we are interrogating a team, you run to my team. Don't deflect too much.
That's because Chelsea's an easy target.
Yeah. Anyway, I was explaining that I don't think that. And the other thing that I wanted to say is that in those top teams, everybody knows what they are doing. Every defender. If you look at the last game between Arsenal and Atletico, everybody, like, I was seeing Arsenal defending and I was like, this is a wall, you can't pass. The moment you get to the box, they swarm you and they take you out. And that is the same thing that PSG is doing. That is the same thing that Atletico is doing. That is the same thing that Bayern is doing. Chelsea used to do that in 2005. But not now.
The Mourinho time.
Yeah the
Mourinho time. Hold up, you have won the Champions League since then?
They have.
Yeah, like a few years ago.
Yeah,
it wasn't even long ago.
No, but if you look, if you look at the way we played, we won the Champions League in 2019.
Oh,
you will see that we were a very inferior team.
To City,
but we were pragmatic. The way we approached that team.
Well, and
that can work, but that takes a manager.
Yeah, I remember the match. Rudiger took out De Bruyne in the first minute.
But it takes a manager to tell you exactly what you're going to do. Currently, we don't have that man. The 12th man is not there in the team.
Yeah.
No, the 12th man is usually the fans.
I don't think.
No, I mean the coach.
Yeah. The thing with Chelsea is.
And the fans are not there because they are like you, running on to support City. Well, let me tell you something, Jagero.
Yeah.
When you're down, that is when you need your people to support you. It is not when you're winning. When you're winning, you don't need support. You're okay. But that moment when things are not working, that's when you need someone telling you, I know you can do this.
You see.
But what you're doing is shipping out.
Mr. Tom, we are not down. We are indisciplined. We are reckless.
Well, Chelsea.
Yes, we are indisciplined. If you
got the players.
If you look at what the goalkeeper is doing, they're not down. It's just recklessness.
You need a brute to come in.
Yeah.
You need a dictator.
Somebody.
Yeah, you need someone not very nice.
That is gonna, like, Chelsea can just go
Seriously.
into the field and foul all over the place. By the way, Mr. Tom, what do you think about Dilla?
I know
not really a great fan. He looks a bit clumsy.
Yeah.
But I was going to say, you have the players at Chelsea. What you don't have is a manager who can control them, and I don't think the last one could.
But
I think you've got a lot of people who basically get away with too much. There's some prima donnas at that club, and they think they're better. They've done nothing, and they think they're way better than they are. And I guarantee you, there's a few personalities that need telling, and That used to be the way at Chelsea all the time with Mourinho and that kind of style.
Yeah.
And I haven't seen that for a while.
Like you can see, Beatrice, before you jump in, you can see that I like the discipline that is there at Arsenal.
Yeah,
Like,
sure.
They just goes into the field and do whatever they want.
No, it's for the team.
Yes,
it's for the team.
The thing is with Manchester City.
Yeah.
There is a lot of discipline there.
And that comes from the top down.
Yes.
Yeah.
But if you look at Chelsea, I mean,
there's none of that.
A goalkeeper. Like we are having somebody having a band on his arm. Somebody that has said publicly that they don't want to play for the team. Where do you get the
what
But
Fernandes?
He's the
I
one
know.
who got you the
I know.
goal.
That's my
True.
You cannot do that in Arsenal.
No.
You cannot do that at City.
You can't do that at Man U. You can't do that at Man U either. But
I don't know about Man U.
I agree.
You can't do that.
I don't know about Man U.
You can't do that at Manchester United.
You definitely
Trying
can't.
to really get to me, but that doesn't happen at United. No one is ever.
We remember Ronaldo.
No one is bigger than the
going to a podcast and he was still in the team.
Yeah, but he only went to the podcast. Anyone can go. Just
terrible.
like Enzo Fernandez went and told people he prefers to be in Madrid.
Yeah, I know. You can't do that.
But
No, you can't do
what I
that.
wanted to also mention
You need to
is,
go.
Yeah.
at Chelsea, does the manager really have control?
No, he didn't. I do think Enzo did. The guy before.
Yeah.
I think he actually did. He had the dressing room. They played for him. This guy, he came in and no one really backed him, I don't think.
I'm talking about control in terms of the interference from the management as well.
How do you mean?
Like the owners of the club telling you
Oh.
that you have to
You
play
can
Milan.
play-
Yeah.
you need to play this
I
person.
don't know. That's always the thing you can't really gauge, but I imagine it's not good.
But for
I imagine you're getting it from both sides.
You can always pick it from the coach during
Yeah.
his press conferences.
Yes.
But if the coach is getting it from above and below, he doesn't have the players on side, and then he doesn't have the chairman on side, he's in a very lonely place.
Yeah.
You know,
happened
and a
with,
very difficult place.
Nottingham Forest, when Espirito Santos was there as the coach,
Yeah.
they were not seeing eye to eye with the chairman.
He talked
No,
about that.
and they
They
got
were not
rid
the
of
club.
him, and they shouldn't have at all.
Yeah.
Terrible
But
mistake.
I wanted to ask Festa something about Arsenal. And you remember I was asking Abraham how he really feels, and he refused to tell us his feelings. I want to, Festus,
He's scared of them.
if you're a bold man, what makes you not take the league? What makes you not take the Champions League? What is it that you are seeing and you're afraid that this is what I'm seeing? These are the 2-3 things. Huh?
Tiredness.
In-
I don't understand why Arsenal were in riches at this point. They're always tired. Yeah. I don't know whether it's training. I don't know whether it's a tough training session that they go through.
It's kind of luck, I think. I think it's
I
luck
don't
of
know, because,
injuries as well, you know.
Injuries are
And
too
squad
much.
depth, but if the squad gets smaller, less possibilities.
Because now even recently, Odegaard already is on an injury list again. So you wonder, is it the training?
Yeah.
I don't know. Because
But Ekero, that's exactly what I've been talking about.
yeah, because
It is what we see season after season.
yes, I always
Arsenal
wonder.
cannot
Maybe there's a
just
problem.
carry the season through.
But yeah, you say that, but they're that much closer this season than last season, and they're that much
They've
closer
been
this season
second.
than
How many
but
times?
they're in it. They're very much in the fight still.
Yeah.
That is better than last season. They'd have lost by this
Yes.
time last season, so they have progressed. No two ways about it.
Yes.
If they go again on the progression next season, they'll walk it.
Yes.
But they won't. But we shall see. But they are going. You can't deny it, even if they lose this season, that they haven't progressed, because they have. They've got closer. So
You have to
Don't you
play.
think they've gotten closer?
They always
Even-
get close.
yeah, they always
But
well
get
they have
close.
in the last 4. But look who
It's
they've
like
been
you
up
guys
against. They've been
have-
up against
have played
monsters.
So many finals against City, and I think this will be the 14th. And all of those,
You've
Chelsea
lost.
have never won.
14,
Yes, this will be the 14th, the FA final.
and we've never
The
won.
Cubs.
Yes.
No, like whenever you get to finals, whether it is Carabao or is it FA, and you get to meet City, Chelsea hasn't won.
Well, except for the Champions League final
Yeah.
in 2019, which is the
Yes.
biggest one of all of them.
Because you guys have 2 Champions League.
Yeah,
The great Manchester United have 3.
I believe. Yeah. No, I think they've got more than that.
Arsenal have 0. No,
You
we
got
have
you,
Which is a shame.
you got
We have three.
you. Oh, maybe you do. Right,
We have
two recently.
But I think
One
Arsenal-
from a
the
long
highest-
time
I
ago.
think Barcelona
The
must just
highest-
have the most prestigious Champions League ever.
The highest
Maybe.
in Champions League is actually Liverpool.
Is there
That's
a
right,
team
yeah.
that has gone and taken the Champions League without being beaten in the history of Champions League?
Yes.
Which one?
Which one?
Oh, a few, I'd imagine.
No.
Trust me.
No.
You're telling me there's not been no team to win the Champions League?
Let's search for
Yeah,
that.
have a
See.
look. But I imagine there's several.
No. Champions League.
Champions League.
Champions League, let's just
Invincibles.
search and
Champions
see.
League
In the
Invincibles.
meantime, ladies and gentlemen,
It's-
Brentford is 1 against West
Bear
Ham
in mind,
at 0.
It's
And
a
then
tournament.
the other two matches that are going on, Newcastle is leading Brighton by 2-0
Yes.
at home.
That is
That's
good for us.
interesting. That's good for you, for sure. And then Wolves 0, but Sunderland have won together with a red card.
That's bad for us.
That's interesting.
So I've asked, do we have a team that has taken the Champions League without losing a
Without
game?
losing a game.
Analyzing the query. Might be Real Madrid. Might be.
I imagine not just Madrid. I imagine there's been a couple.
Analyzing history, identify undefeated. Coming up.
So, with that goal for Sunderland,
Final addition.
they go to
Yeah.
9th and Chelsea drops to 10th.
Yes.
Oh wow.
Yes, several teams have won the UEFA Champions League and its predecessor, the European Chip, without losing a single match throughout the tournament run.
That's
There we go.
interesting.
Okay, so we have Marseille, 1992,
Oh.
1993.
But guys, you got to remember, you
we
got to.
have AC Milan, 1993,
Oh, wow.
1994.
There we go.
Nice.
We have Ajax and the great Manchester United.
There we go. There we go.
2007, 2008, they remain the only club to have achieved the undefeated title
Oh my
run
goodness.
twice during the Champions
Oh, they've done it twice. They've done it twice. They've done it twice. Nice one.
Oh my goodness.
That's funny.
I keep telling you guys, Manchester United is a big team.
Yeah,
Team Kubwa.
for sure.
And you don't listen.
Yeah,
Come
Barcelona, 2005 and 2006.
There we go.
Bayern Munich 2019-20, Manchester City 2022-2023, Real Madrid 2023-2024. So many teams have done it.
Interesting.
Even Manchester City just did it the other
I
day.
know. Yes,
I did say.
Yeah.
There's been a few, but guys, you got to remember.
Manchester United did it twice. Did
This
I
is-
hear that correct?
Yes, yes.
This is this is a tournament. This is a tournament, though. This is a tournament,
Yes,
Okay.
Toyota Liga
not
did.
a league. So to be invincible in a tournament isn't the same as being invincible in a league. That's a league's a lot longer. Got to pay everybody twice.
Yeah, we are Mr. Tom, we are using the word loosely.
Yeah, I see that. I see
Because
that.
you have zero, so I understand your pain. You have zero, trophies in the Champions League, so that makes it worse for you because
Been to
you haven't gone
one final.
This time
undefeated.
round, I think we'll have it. This
Do you
time
remember
round,
though?
we'll have
Do you
it.
remember
Like,
the Arsenal fans? Remember the last time Arsenal got to the Champions League final against Barcelona, and
Yes.
Jens Lehmann, the goalkeeper, was sent off in the first minute.
Which year is that? Well, let's read about it.
2006, I think.
That was Henri,
2006,
wasn't it?
2006,
Yeah, it was it was about
Till
that.
Henry.
Champions
Yeah.
League, champions,
Champions League final. Barcelona won it 1-0.
Champions League final. Barcelona versus
That was a horrid match. You get all
Barcelona?
excited, and
That's
then
Arsenal.
Barcelona versus
then the
Arsenal,
goalkeeper gets sent off in the first minute.
Arsenal.
That's
It's
amazing.
match
the problem.
match over.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Because literally a player has to be sacrificed so that they can
Yeah,
second
yeah.
keeper
Yeah, yeah.
can
And
go
that's
in.
what
Yeah,
happened.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Arsenal, I think they held out till like 80 minutes
80 minutes.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yes.
with 10 against Barca.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Were they all squatting at the back? Was it a
Yeah, it was tough. It was tough because
Were they part of the trainer?
yeah, parking the bus,
But remember,
parking the
even
bus.
Chelsea did the same.
Remember, that
Remember?
is how Chelsea squatted in 2012.
Yes. Chelsea did the same.
Oh, my goodness.
But for us, we don't have
Yeah,
a
they
red.
did.
Did you ever red?
No.
No.
No, it was just
you
we were-
did not. Yeah.
The 2006
Yeah,
UEFA
2006,
Champions League
exactly.
final between Barcelona and Arsenal is one of the most dramatic
Exactly.
and highly analyzed matches in the competition's history. For those breaking down the tactics, shifts, and narrative arcs of classic matches, this final offers an incredibly rich storyline. So the essentials is that the date was May the 17th, 2006, venue Paris, I don't know how to read this thing.
Stade de France.
PSG ground.
Stade de
Yes.
France.
Yeah, Stade de France.
And Barcelona won that game by 2-1. The manager was Frank Rijkaard and Arsene Wenger. So 18th minute of the red card, the defining moment of the match.
Okay.
Arsenal's goalkeeper Jens Lehmann rushed out and brought down Samuel Eto'o just outside the penalty box.
The Eto'o days.
Yes, the referee blew his whistle for the foul before Barcelona's
remember it.
Ludovic tapped the loose ball into the net. Instead of playing the advantage and allowing the goal, the referee pulled the play back, disallowed the goal and sent Lehmann off. This made Lehmann the first player ever red-carded in a European Cup final. Arsenal was forced to sacrifice attacking midfielder Robert Pires to bring on backup keeper Manuel, radically altering the tactical landscape.
Definitely. Because you have to sacrifice.
37th minute. Despite playing with 10 men and absorbing heavy pressure, Arsenal took a shock lead.
Oh, right.
Yes.
I thought it was 1-0. So it ended up 2-1, yeah?
2-1, yes.
Right. So
Emmanuel Eboué won a controversial free kick.
oh, my God.
Centre back Tom Campbell.
That's even worse than I remember.
Yes.
I blocked it out.
Yes.
We were leading. It's even worse.
Powerfully headed in.
So now it's we. No, you.
Well, no, I'm losing. I'm losing still. I'm still
Powerfully
losing.
headed in Thierry Henry's delivery. 76th minute, they equalized. Barcelona
wow.
relentlessly battered Arsenal's low block.
Yeah.
They were scooping.
They bounced the track.
Okay, in the second half, the breakthrough finally came when veteran substitute Henrik Larsson perfectly set up Samuel Eto'o, who slaughtered the ball past Alumni at the near post. 80th minute, the winner. Just 4 minutes later, after the first goal, Larsson provided his second assist of the night, feeding an overlapping Giuliani Belletti. The substitute fullback fired a shot that squeezed through the legs of the goalkeeper, securing the trophy for the Catalan club. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. So
Thanks for the reminder.
The game management was that Arsenal played over 70 minutes with a numerical disadvantage against a team featuring Ronaldinho.
Yeah.
At
At the height of his powers.
Yes,
Yeah.
at the absolute peak of his powers.
Yes.
Their defensive organization was extraordinary until
But
physical
that
and
team-
mental fatigue. Until physical and mental fatigue
Yeah.
broke their lines
But that
in
team,
the final 15
that
minutes.
team, I don't know if that team won the Premiership that year.
Which one?
Arsenal.
Arsenal. You could
But
check.
that team, now that was a team.
Can't be.
You remember that team?
I remember that team.
That was a team.
20 years.
No,
EPL.
no, we won 2004, 2005.
Yeah, this is 2026, so 22.
Yeah.
Arsenal hasn't won the league for 20 years.
The last time we won is 2004, 2005.
that's
Why are you shocked?
So 2006.
Okay, so we must have, we probably came second that year. When was that final?
Yeah.
2008, did you say, or 2006?
2006.
How did Arsenal do in the league?
I bet they came second to Man U that year. Bet.
You think so?
Yeah, I reckon.
But I think
Or
I think-
Chelsea.
I think Man U. Whenever Man U beats us,
Yeah.
you continue now going down. Because I remember by the time this league, I can tell you this league.
By the
I
way,
can tell you
this
this league.
season, we
This
were
season.
the first ones to beat you guys.
This season, when you were beaten by Man City, by Man U, that's when now we started losing.
All right, yeah.
I always wonder why.
Man U.
Yeah.
The Devils.
The
Devils.
They brought the devil on us.
During the same year that you were struggling to beat Barcelona, by the way,
Yes.
Arsenal finished fourth.
A fourth in the
While the
Premier
European
League.
campaign was a spectacular match to the final, their domestic season was highly inconsistent.
And who won?
And defined by a dramatic down-to-the-wire battle for Champions League. Okay, so that was the problem. Arsenal spent much of the season trailing their bitter North London rivals Tottenham Hotspur.
All right.
You know, for the crucial fourth place. They were actually neck and
By
neck.
the way, the people who want Spurs to go down the most are actually Arsenal fans.
Yeah.
Because of the rivalry.
Yeah, I know. They're both at the opposite ends,
Yes.
aren't they?
Oh, something happened. Tottenham players fell ill with suspected food poisoning. Famously dubbed
Oh, yeah.
the last leg.
I remember that. I remember that.
which almost the entire forward was down.
Yeah.
And that is how Arsenal finished fourth.
Even with our bad chicken, no one has ever been. Come on. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, it is halftime. Brentford leading West Ham 1-0. Newcastle leading Brighton 2-0. And Wolves are 0 at home against Sunderland. Sunderland with a red card, but still carrying the lead. And currently, as it sits on the table, Brentford are now 6th, Brighton 7th, and Sunderland are 9th, and Chelsea has dropped to 10th. And if Fulham manages to even get a point against Arsenal, they will actually go above Chelsea because they are now level on points at 48 with Fulham.
Which I think it will be impossible.
I know Fulham can pull a draw.
At Emirates, I don't think so. But
No, nor do I. I just think Arsenal. Well,
thank you for
having
watching.
said that,
We shall be right
we
back
shall see.
with the second half of this game, Brentford versus West Ham.
I like the
Are we live? No.
Yeah. Is it? Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We are back with the second half of the 3 matches that we are watching live. We know we have had a lot of conversations, but all in the football arena. Brentford is still leading West Ham 1-0. Newcastle leading Brighton 2-0. And Wolves losing at home to Sunderland, 10-man Sunderland. And for that reason, Chelsea is currently 10th. How do you feel, Jagero?
I feel like Chelsea can do very well in Europa League. I think they can do very well in Conference League. As a matter of fact, if they were to maintain that position and go to either Conference League or Europa League, they have a very big chance. Look at the people that are now ruling.
Maintain which position? 10?
No.
Okay.
If they were to be where they need to be, because I feel like it's a waste. Look at the people that are ruling the Europa League right now. It's Nottingham Forest
and Aston Villa.
Aston Villa.
Those
are not our equals.
Crystal Palace is going to lift the Conference League.
Yes.
And probably Aston Villa will lift the Europa League because of the manager. He's used to it.
Yeah, the manager knows how to win that
trophy,
by the way.
There's a penalty.
Oh, you mean Emery?
Checked. Oh my goodness. So Brentford are looking at a potential penalty to put in their second goal. Oh, that guy is desperate for that decision to be. Oh my goodness. Oh,
it was outside the box. Outside the box, yes.
I don't know.
Oh, line.
It is outside.
It's outside.
It's outside the box.
To the line.
Yeah, on the line. When it's on the line, it's outside the box.
Now that is very
when the line's outside the box.
If it's on the line, it's not a penalty.
Oh really?
Yes, it can be.
Even the ball, when it is still on the line, it is considered not a goal.
No, the whole of the ball has to be over the whole of the line.
I will show you one on the Manchester United game, the way they ruled it. It was literally three-quarter of the ball inside, but they still.
No. If it's three-quarter inside the ball, inside the box, I think inside the goal actually.
Yes.
It should be a goal.
No, it's not.
Oh really?
Yes.
It's the whole of the ball over the whole of the line.
The whole ball has to be inside.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is this a penalty? This is a penalty.
This is now sad for West Ham.
Oh really?
Yeah, this is sad for
West
Ham. Yeah, it's going to be taken.
I am surprised by this.
It's going to be taken.
I want Tottenham to be back up. There is no need for Tottenham to go down. Tottenham is one of the best teams to watch in the last several years.
Define best.
Yeah, but not this year.
Define best.
Yeah, but they don't need to go
or
down.
last year, actually.
But Arsenal, as Arsenal, we love it because they've been...
London rivalry.
But you don't get the derby if they're not there.
Yes.
So they'll be playing the other league, the Championship.
Let's talk about the promotions. We've seen Coventry, we've seen Ipswich come back up, and you're not a very huge fan of Frank Lampard.
He was fantastic as a player.
Yeah.
Dubious as a coach.
But he has brought this team, and from the records, he found this team at a very bad place in the Championship.
Yeah. He's done very well.
I think sometimes we're comparing apples and oranges.
But the Championship is tough,
no,
Jagero.
It's not tough.
Why do you think Leicester has
there
gone
is a
down?
goal by the mighty Brentford.
Who are going down, are they?
Yeah?
No. Brentford safe? They're good. Brentford are the good ones. Sorry,
Brentford are actually sealing their Europe chances with this win. Yeah. Because right now, they are 6th.
Chelsea is 10th. What is the difference between them and Chelsea? Chelsea has a game in hand.
Brentford has 51.
Give Chelsea 3 points.
Chelsea have 48. It will be level if you win.
But we are better on goal difference. Did you know?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Because they have.
So we are facing who next?
We
are facing who next?
So Chelsea, you guys are playing.
Chelsea today?
No.
Kesho?
Not even tomorrow. They are playing on Monday.
You're playing
against Nottingham Forest, a team on form.
No.
A team is also good.
Nottingham Forest is a team we can beat any day.
Already? You think so?
Yes,
no.
we can.
Nottingham Forest?
No. Nottingham Forest is Chelsea on a good day is a very good team. I'm telling you, on a good day we are a very good team. People say that Leeds is going to beat us, including her. We beat them.
Even I thought so, by the way.
Yes, everybody thought so.
Yeah, I thought so.
But interestingly, it is one of the best matches we have played in the last 15 games.
Let me tell you, Jagero, if you went in with Liam, you would have been beaten. That was the first game that he was. But
that's exactly what I have said about Liam.
Yeah.
Yes.
So by the time I was giving that prediction, Liam was in charge, and then that same night he was fired.
Yeah.
Should have been fired early.
What did I tell you this? I think I was the one who told you he got fired. He went.
He needed to have been fired before.
Exactly.
It's just like if Manchester United fired Amorim a month before, we would be the title holders.
Nothing.
This season.
Oh wow.
Nothing.
No, I'm not so sure about that.
Come on.
Yes.
In fact, Tom, if you ask me, I don't think. I think there's been a small improvement, but not dramatically.
It seems to have settled down at the club, and they look a lot better to me. They are winning. They are winning.
I told you that the first 7 games after the gentleman was fired were flukes. Other teams were conceding red cards all over the place. They were waiting until the 93rd minute to get a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, but I mean, they're still better than they have been. They still looked more like a team.
For us Manchester United fans, this is a better place than
that's
absolutely. You're in a better place.
Just compare even with last season. Where did we finish? Jagero, where do you think we finished?
Oh God, it was awful last season, wasn't it?
It was
12.
Yes.
Now we are challenging for championship spot, Champions League spot, and then you're telling me there's no improvement. Come on.
But I think Carrick is trying to.
Do you want Carrick to be permanent?
The moment Carrick becomes permanent,
things go down.
I'm telling you. It has happened.
Let me answer your question.
You could be right. You could be right.
We have seen coaches come in.
Okay.
They have left with money. Do you know even yours has left with 24 million pounds?
Yes.
Who?
Liam.
It's not a bad day at the office, is it?
That is really. And you're telling me that I cannot change a team?
Yeah, right.
Liam can actually just go and next to us at Tottenham and start playing in coaching there and kissing the badge at Tottenham
and still getting paid by Chelsea.
Yes, and I can't go to Manchester City. Come on, I'll go there next season for a season.
No.
You're going on loan. You're going on loan, yeah? Okay.
They get on loan to
Yes.
That's a new thing. That's a new thing.
But the most Festus,
Yes.
as a football fan,
Yes.
it will be a disgrace if City were to take this league away from you.
It will.
You would have no otherwise but to say that you are weak, you do not deserve anything.
No, you are not weak. If you are at the top level, number 2, you'll be number 2, yes, but it doesn't mean that you are weak. You are not weak.
It is time for Arteta to cross the line.
Yeah. I mean, that's a tough one. But
he has come close.
But I think
Come close.
maybe
Come close.
we need to have a very good finisher. I don't think Gyökeres is a good finisher.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Who?
Like a proper
Gyökeres.
striker.
I don't think so.
Gyökeres?
We need a proper striker.
You have been crying about a proper striker for how long now?
I think Gyökeres.
How many years? How many years have you been crying for us?
Maybe since Henri.
Since Henri?
You're
taking
no,
too
no,
long back.
No.
I'm serious. I've never. Although Henri was that good.
Not
Because the reason why I'm asking that question is that we are also considering that Manchester City has also had those problems, but have continued to lift the league.
Which problem?
And now they've got Haaland. They've got Haaland.
Since before Haaland, they didn't have, and they were taking leads.
No, true.
Right?
Yeah,
Playing with false nine.
No, but you got Aguero. You got Aguero there as well. Aguero was good.
No, but Aguero was not a proper 9.
Yes, it was false.
Yeah. And what I say about managers is, are you able to make the best out of what you have?
Yeah.
Because and Arsenal fans like to think that I hate them, but aside from the corners, aside from the fouls, goals from open play have become difficult for Arsenal to score.
Yeah, they've
That's
become
just a fact.
less
And
fluid.
there are seasons back where people like Declan Rice would take shots from outside of 18. I have not seen that this season.
That is this season.
I have not seen it.
Yeah, they're playing deeper.
They're playing deeper. And yes, you have your defensive partnership of Gabriel and Saliba that has carried you guys through the season. But at the end of the day, if you're going to play either Bayern or PSG in the final, you need to be able to also score. Because for sure they are going to score.
Yeah, I know.
Having said that, last season it wasn't exactly too much between PSG and Arsenal. It's very close, that game. You remember? Yeah. So it's funny because like on paper, teams look a certain strength, but then nothing's real on paper. It's when you meet two teams, two different styles, that's when it gets unpredictable. And I think I would say the same with Atletico as with Arsenal.
That guy is called
They're both very
Noah.
defensive teams, whereas PSG and Bayern, whoa, just free flowing, dangerous.
Yeah.
That should be a red card.
And that's why
Oh, it's a yellow.
it's a yellow.
It's just a yellow.
It's a yellow
This
card.
is all going Brentford's way.
I've never had a problem with Arsenal in the Champions League. They have met better teams, but in the Premier League they should do something, especially trying to cross the line. That is something that they've really
Struggled with.
struggled with.
Yeah, but as I say, like it's easy to look at them from the outside and go, okay, they haven't done it again. If they don't do it this season, but I swear they're closer this season than they were last season. So that is still positive, even if you don't win. I know you've got to get but it'd be interesting what they do. They'll have to strengthen their squad again.
Do you think that Arteta still remains the coach at Arsenal?
I don't know. Like personally, I think he's done a great job so
He's
far.
done a great job?
Yeah, he has.
If
He
you're
has
the-
got
if-
them a
if-
power
if you're
again.
the owner of Arsenal, you'll give him another bite.
Yes,
It's
of course.
just a funny one. I think you probably do. Yeah, I think you do, or you just change it up totally. But it's yeah.
If Arsenal is not, if Arteta is not leading the group next season, who would you go for?
Oh, I don't know. Good question.
You don't see. I don't see.
I don't see.
I don't see him going anywhere,
And
to be
the
honest.
danger of interfering with Arteta is that you might get someone and you start going back down.
Exactly,
Yes.
and he's built something that is clearly building.
I think that if you do not take the league, you just resign to the fact that maybe we're not going to get it in a long time, and stay afloat.
Yeah, I mean, but again, I know there's no prize for second.
No.
There's no prize.
I think interfering with Arsenal right now is very dangerous.
It is.
That's true.
It will be
It's very dangerous.
Yeah.
I would rather you just be competitive at that level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rather than trying to go for something that number two is also not a low-lying fruit, if you asked me.
Yeah.
It's difficult.
But when you get so much out of a squad,
Yeah.
then there's only so much more you can get out of a squad.
Okay.
Yeah, and we're at that point where there's only so much more. You see, so then you've got to get more next year if you don't make it this year, in order to get over that line.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's a few tweaks here and there. You don't disassemble the whole thing,
Yeah.
the whole machine
and you
that
see-
he's built.
And you see now that I think also the bigger problem is not just Arsenal. It is another machine that is well-oiled that
Yeah.
insists on
Yeah.
staying on top.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Because
sure.
without
Sure.
City, you're the kings of England.
Yeah, sure.
true.
You see?
But City have kind of their blueprints just come back
Define
into
king.
flow.
Define king. If you haven't won the EPL for more than 20 years.
No,
how
you're
are
no.
you the king?
He said City.
I said City.
No, you said if not City, it is Arsenal.
Yes.
Yes.
How?
But
Assuming,
Yes,
assuming like the penalties that are, they were saying something like City is going to be deducted at some points because of the
Back to
oh,
the-
what financial fair play?
or the financial fair play.
Once
Okay.
those
Yeah,
rulings
that might
down,
happen.
then now
Remember?
they can be
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's a
You
dubious.
can't- you can't
That's a
behave
dubious
like
route.
that.
That's a dubious route.
Right.
That's a dubious route. What I am saying.
No. You see, that is, I'm coming without City now. Imagine City being relegated with those points.
Yes, for sure.
City will not be there.
Yes.
You see? Then it means
And-
Arsenal will be the kings now.
Yes, for sure.
On that log, yes,
I don't think there is any team that comes close to Arsenal in terms of tactics, in terms of pragmatism, in terms of playing. I mean, Manchester United used to be that way some 17 years ago, you know.
Different.
But they have fallen off the roadside. As a matter of fact, when you talk about Manchester and strength, you are no longer talking about United.
But I can assure you, Manchester without Bruno Fernandes.
The same Manchester United that has beaten Arsenal this season and have beaten City.
Now, yes, that's fine.
But I wonder.
And that's another conversation. Those are
But I wonder when they say this season, and yet you also beaten them this season. The first game in the season.
British is dishonest.
But if it was,
you also beaten you this season.
If it was last
Have you not?
season, you'd have beaten us home and away. And back to what he has been saying all along, that as much as Arsenal might not win these things, there's still progress.
Yes.
That's the same thing we are saying, that Manchester United is not where they were last
Yeah,
season.
no, but they're definitely
That's
better,
true, definitely.
for sure.
Better now, right?
I've been looking at Man U because I must admit, Man U back in the day
Everyone
was
knows that
excellent.
Man U, it's a big team.
Yeah, no, it is a big, but it hasn't been playing like one for a
various
while.
reasons. Some people are looking at their kitchen.
Because of chicken.
Some people are looking at their
I know
roof.
you love that chicken so much.
I get it. You're right, though.
So,
Yeah.
Looking at the
Some
training
are
facilities.
gloating.
You remember?
For that
Remember
reason,
Ronaldo?
I need Spurs to go down.
Yeah.
And
because
some are looking at the training
it's part
facilities as
related
well.
to the
Because it will
chicken
be
gate.
a point of reference. There's usually something in law you call precedence.
Okay.
So anytime you bring the roof and the chicken, I will say, but as Spurs are playing in championship with all their good
I do not understand.
chicken.
I do not understand why you'd excuse that kind of behavior.
I am not excusing Jaguero.
But you keep saying
You see,
that-
you are
that-
not allowing me to put across my
Before-
point
before you put
because you want to
Before
think
you
for
put
me.
across your point, I am
No,
saying that what I
no.
think is that you have always said
You are thinking,
that if you are
yet
good on
I'm
the
here,
pitch, then
and I can say
then you
it
don't
for
need
you.
to then you don't need to cook chicken.
I am here. Can I say it for you?
Okay.
I am not one to beat my own when they are down.
Chicken cooking.
I will not. I will acknowledge that yes, this can be done better. And if you are honest,
Okay.
you will acknowledge that there's a whole plan for a new stadium for Manchester United. It's just a matter of time.
2030.
Where we are,
Before the
where we are right now is not the best place we want to be, including not being able to compete in Champions League.
Yeah,
That's where we should
which
be.
you're going to do.
Yeah?
So you've made improvements.
I cannot just beat my team because something is not working.
now that you've qualified for
I
the
will
Champions
never.
League, congratulations. The question then
Shake my hand, Jaguero, shake my hand.
Is that mathematically right? Is it definitely?
they
Oh,
have.
nice.
They have.
Nice. Cool.
they have.
Yes.
But
Okay.
the question is, how do you think you're going to do in
Absolutely.
Europe? You see yourself in the semi-finals?
That depends.
Finals?
That depends
Okay.
on the coach.
You have a coach.
I reckon
No,
they'll do well.
We don't have a permanent coach.
No.
I asked you that question and you did not
It'll
tell
be
me anything
Carrick.
about it.
It'll
Do
be
you think
Carrick
that
till it goes wrong.
Can you retain Carrick?
It'll be Carrick.
Why would you not maintain Garrick? Why would you chase him away?
Yeah, and who's available?
Yes.
He's actually the one who has done.
No, you go with him till he goes wrong.
Jaguero, in one of our conversations, we have said that we should not interfere with what's working. Right?
Okay.
Absolutely.
Your conversation with Peter.
Even you. My opinion is this one on the coaching situation. Don't give Carrick too many years.
Yeah, you might be surprised. Carrick might turn around and just go, yeah, I've done my job. At the end of the season, see you later. He
That's
might just
also-
do
that's
that.
also
Because he's
possible.
that kind of guy.
That's also possible.
He'll go, nah,
He came to
Yeah,
you
to
know,
steady-
pick up the team
steady the ship.
and see it through
Yeah.
the season, which
Yeah.
he's done, and he's done an incredible job. I mean,
Yeah.
we talk about giving people their
You
flowers.
know
He
what they
deserves
say.
them.
You know what they
Right.
say. Always leave them wanting more.
the dancer must know when to exit the stage.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And if he does what he said he was going to do and leaves, well, that's
we are grateful.
Yeah, but for him as well,
but
that's a
back
great position to be in.
Yes. Back to the question that he was asking. For me, it's dependent on the coach. It's dependent on our January.
I look forward to it, you know.
Transaction.
I look forward to
Because
seeing
we have
Man U
players
back there.
that must leave.
Yeah, of course.
Honestly,
Yeah.
someone like Malaysia must leave.
But you got to get the right players in.
I promise you
Okay.
right now, there are people that even without them, you don't feel anything.
Okay.
Yet they keep earning a salary every week.
How
Yeah,
about
yeah.
without Bruno?
Oh, yeah, true.
No,
true.
Bruno is still there.
Still
No,
there?
Bruno
I
stays.
expect him to be there for the next
He's
season. I
committed
don't
now.
think
He's
leaving now.
yeah. You know, if he wasn't going to leave last time,
Yeah.
he ain't leaving now.
He will
He's-
eventually go and eat money in
Yeah,
MLS or
yeah.
Saudi, but not this
Yeah, yeah.
season. So for me, like that defensive midfield, who are we bringing in to replace Casemiro? Is he a defensive
you're
midfielder with
looking-
the same mindset, or are we going to get a different player?
You're
that
looking at
now
Anderson.
Kobe Mino has to again find
Yeah.
out how does this guy play,
You're-
how do we play together?
You're after Anderson, and is he Notts Forest? Yeah, he is. You know, central midfielder,
Yeah.
English. That's what you're after.
There are several of them. I
Yeah,
think,
he's
that they are
very much in
considering for
demand.
that.
City
Yeah.
want him, Arsenal want him, and you want him.
And,
Yeah.
and because we are losing Casemiro, we know that that goes with a number of goals because Casemiro has given us 9 goals this season.
The defender,
Yes,
Casemiro, defender
Defensive
from
mid.
Real.
Defensive mid.
Defensive mid. He
Yeah.
came from Real Madrid.
Yeah. He's. I think no, they're talking about extending another year.
He already said he wants to go.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he gave his goodbyes.
Yes.
Oh,
Did,
okay.
yeah.
And did
Just-
a lot
I didn't know that.
Just like-
with his children on his shoulders.
Just like
Oh, bless.
just like Rashford said he doesn't want to come
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah. And for me, those are players that leave them alone. Because if they come back,
Well, if they've made
and
that
they're not
decision.
happy,
Yeah.
they're bad for the dressing room.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But the dressing room looks
We
pretty
have
good.
I'm very happy that Sancho we are done with.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
that has been another waste of money.
Yeah.
I am not convinced.
Was it really a waste of money?
Of Mason Mount.
You could just slot him in the team.
No, he
Are you,
didn't
able
fit.
to, are you able to slot Garnacho in your team?
Yeah, it's true.
But you are deflecting.
No. She's right.
Can I explain why?
And Garnacho came from Man U.
No.
That's bad business.
Where is Garnacho coming from? Where did you buy him from?
Some
He's
probably
from the
he's
academy.
Exactly.
Is he?
That's my point. That's
Okay.
my point, people. Look, and let me explain. No, let me
What's your
explain.
point?
Let
What's
me
your
let
point?
me explain.
Mhm.
Garnacho rose through the ranks to the first team. He was playing in the same club, and then he was only elevated to the first team. That is different from the other gentleman, Sancho. Sancho was taken from Germany.
yeah. But
And
again,
so, if you're looking at the player, you are saying, okay, how is he going to slot into the team?
I am saying
And that's
that
and you cannot compare Garnacho and Sancho.
I can.
No.
I can. Because we bought Sancho. You guys bought Garnacho.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Has he worked out for you?
No.
No.
To a large extent.
Sancho worked out for you.
But we are not.
No.
But we are not going to say it's a waste of money. We are just saying for me, I would not say a waste of money for me.
it's bad
It's a
business.
waste.
It's bad business for the club.
Jamiro, as a businessman, when you spend your money
Yeah.
on an asset, you want to get value
In
from
fact,
that
in
asset.
Yeah,
fact,
exactly.
in
You're not
fact,
listening to
in
me.
fact,
You're not
I have
listening to
listened to you. In
No,
fact,
you've not.
I have.
Okay.
I get your point, but I'm going to say this. As in fact, I would say that Garnacho was a bad buy for Chelsea. More
Yeah.
than Sancho was a bad buy for Manchester
Manchester
United.
United.
Because Sancho was an excellent player.
Yeah. Before he
Yes.
got bought.
But they couldn't manage him. He could not slot into the team. Look, I have a feeling that Chelsea knew that Garnacho was a bad apple.
Yeah.
You cannot say that of Manchester United. They knew he was fantastic. He was converting goals. When we bought Garnacho, he was not converting at Manchester United.
No.
So what did you expect?
No, Garnacho was scoring goals. He was selfish, but he was still.
Yeah, he did. He did show a bit of ability, but not a team player. Not a team player at all. You don't buy him. You don't buy him.
And Tom, if I asked you, would you buy such a person?
No.
When you
but would you buy Sancho?
When you bought Garnacho, we were very clear that he's very selfish and makes wrong decisions.
Yeah.
But you still bought him anyway.
Yeah, and you're selling him for a reason.
Did you say the same thing when Sancho was coming? What did you say when Sancho was coming?
No.
What did you say?
Sancho was supposed to be a good addition.
Yeah.
But as it happens with any player that is bought, you don't know how it's going to turn out.
No.
Exactly.
Sometimes you get it right, sometimes you don't.
Great.
Let me give you an example of Ugarte.
Okay.
Ugarte came to us, and that boy is terrible in defensive midfield.
I don't even know who he is.
The moment Ugarte comes in and replaces Casemiro, we know that even if we were going to win, we are now going to lose. And it happens.
Okay.
Like, you buy a player, you're hoping that you will get the best out of them, but it just doesn't work out.
The difference.
And when it doesn't work out, the important thing is to say, this hasn't worked, let's count our losses, but get a player that can actually play.
I think it is dishonest to say it was a waste of money because Festus.
Yes.
When Sancho was coming to United, every top team in England was saying these guys are going to finish us.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
Did anybody say that of Garnacho when he was going to Chelsea?
Yeah, and where did he come from?
No.
Where did he come from? Where did Sancho come from? From Borussia Dortmund, yeah?
That is the same league we said is a farmers' league.
Danny.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, this is hotting up.
He came from a farmers' league, right?
Farmers League is the French.
League when it favors your conversation.
Which one's the Farmers League? I thought that was the French league.
Even Bundesliga now they are saying it's farmers' league.
Well, there
because Hurricane was struggling at Spurs and now
the reason. What makes a league farmers is that you can there are only two teams.
Yeah, or one.
That you can talk about.
Like in France, it's one. Yeah. Let's face it, they have no competition. But Germany, it's a bit more competition. You do have of late Leverkusen.
Yeah.
You do have Dortmund. Are the pain in
Bayern's side. The reason why we feel that it is a farmers' league is that when Bayern meet number 2, they thrash them 7-0.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
But guys, and that's back to the Champions League conversation.
Yes.
The Bayern attack is crazy.
Yes.
You have goals from wings. You have goals from Olise, Hurricane.
Yeah.
Anyone who touches that ball can put it in.
Yeah.
And I'm just wondering, we talked about the Arsenal team that is a bit tired. How are they going to cope? Because it is attack from minute 1 to the final.
How does it play out? What amount of time do they have before the next Champions League?
You do get a little break, actually. You do get after the league is over. You get a week. I think you get a week.
A week or 2?
Yes.
Not 2. I think it's pretty. It's pretty soon.
Yeah.
I have a lot of faith in Arsenal.
But the Champions
I have a lot of faith
League
they'll get to the final.
Is the final like?
They'll get to the final, I believe. But I don't think they'll win it. Because those two teams are amazing.
No, they have got their soft under.
They do have their weaknesses defensively,
because
for sure.
Even if you look,
if you're shipping 5 goals or 4,
look at the amount of space that PSG had when they were attacking against Bayern Munich, and look at the reverse of it. It was there. If you give those spaces to Arsenal, they're gonna kill you.
The disadvantage for PSG is Hakimi is injured. So he's not going to feature in the second leg.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. I do think it's Bayern's to lose.
We should watch one of those watch-alongs.
We should have to.
Yes.
Because we had talked about it.
I completely agree. This is going to be good. And the TV has to work, or Tom gets another TV. TV has to work.
But maybe you guys can look at the error before.
I think it's something that I should have sorted.
It's okay.
I forgot.
It's okay.
It's
for next time.
It's crazy.
We should watch those things. Festus, will you be available?
Yeah.
We should watch.
Because it's literally okay.
You are not going to Mombasa then, right?
I have to go to work.
Yes, but when are you going?
I'm going on Monday.
That's
what I've just thought about.
Okay.
But we can still do the final.
We can do the final, by the way.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
The final will be good.
Yeah, you can even join. You can even join on phone.
Yeah.
Where is the final this?
Budapest.
Hungary.
Hungary.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Budapest, Hungary.
Okay.
Anyway, Brentford is still leading West Ham 2 goals to 0.
The Hammers are getting hammered.
And then
I told you
Brighton
guys.
have scored 1. So Newcastle, Brighton is 2-1.
2-1. Okay.
And then Wolves have equalized against Sunderland.
Wow.
So it is 1-1.
Yeah, that's very good for us.
Very good for you.
It is good that Brighton is going down, Sunderland is going down. Chelsea has all the stars aligned.
Yeah.
But come Monday, pack it up.
Who are Chelsea playing? Who are Chelsea playing next?
Chelsea is playing Forest.
Forest.
The trees are going to be slippery.
Yeah.
But you're at Stamford Bridge.
No, it doesn't matter anymore. There is no fear that comes with the bridge.
Yeah. It's not a fortress anymore. No. It's crumbled.
It has been hammered. It's like
The walls have fallen.
But you remember the one against United?
Which one?
The one you are saying the ball is going anywhere except the net.
It was horrible to watch, man. It was really horrible to watch. We have had our share of bad luck.
Yeah.
In the last several games.
Yeah.
5 games without a goal.
Yeah.
I
I've
know.
never seen it in my lifetime.
No.
You guys, you'll be number 2 and number 3.
That does.
If you had played very well, you will be number 3.
Yeah, you'd probably be in. Well, you say
number
that.
3?
You'd be close to number 3.
Yes. You're very
But
close.
Chelsea,
There we
There we go.
there's a goal.
And there's the third.
That's
The
a what?
third one. That's the third one.
The third.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That is-
I would rather West Ham go down and not Tottenham. That's such a shiny stadium.
But that has changed things
such a shiny
because
stadium. We
Going to a
need
Champions
it.
that's 3 goals against. The
Yeah,
goal
and you see
that
now
affects the goal difference
Yes,
massively.
that is massive.
3 is quite a big number to ship. I feel sorry for Nuno. But Brentford have been pretty solid all season, so
Yeah.
fair play. And they're chasing a European spot.
Yeah. So I think West Ham will just be counting on Spurs to be beaten, so that they remain above them.
But you've got to say it's advantage Spurs now.
It is.
Yeah.
Because if they win, but they're playing Aston Villa at home. Is that even possible?
They're playing Villa away.
Yes.
Okay, so judging the way they've played, but if they're going to do something, it's got to be now. And Villa haven't been that great recently.
Yeah,
they've been all right in Europe, but they've been a bit
Villa
dodgy.
is also chasing
European spots.
European
spots,
spots because as per their performance against Forest, they just might think, okay, we need to also push this one just in case.
All the stars are aligning for Chelsea. But will Chelsea look up and see the stars?
And see.
Well, and running to the goalpost.
West Ham is in trouble.
This is
in
a
fact, I think
whipping.
Wolves should go ahead and add another one. They should.
But Wolves cannot come back up.
They
Then they are
can't.
going down.
No.
They already go.
But they
Let's try to
affect.
Wolves are already gone.
The effects on Sunderland maintaining where they are. Because
Oh,
if
I
they
see.
lose, they go
You're
back.
from a Chelsea point of view, yeah?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Sure.
Now Sunderland again have, they've had their
Chelsea has come back to
season.
9th.
Yes. It's not possible for Sunderland. Remember, they're a man down.
No, they can't.
They have a red card.
They can. They can.
Well, it's possible, but highly unlikely.
Yeah, that's correct.
So all these guys that are below us, only even Brentford, I should not have prayed for them.
Bad day to be a West Ham fan.
Even Brentford,
Chelsea, they are not actually far away.
because Brentford are actually
They are-
sealing their spot in 6th.
Because Brentford and Chelsea are tied. Oh no, Brentford is 51.
Brentford
Should
is
we win on
51.
Monday by a bigger goal difference? Because in fact, I should not have been paying for these goals. At all.
All right, you just wanted a 1-0, yeah?
Goal difference, but a bigger goal.
Oh, you ultimately
know
wanted
that I
Brentford to lose, didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Which
Okay.
is a shame.
But I mean, you got to weigh that up with West Ham going down instead of Tottenham, right?
Yeah.
So that's your choice. That's quite a dilemma,
No, I would rather
actually.
they go down. If that gives us the Europe,
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you are a Chelsea fan. He is a Chelsea fan.
you see,
Not on the fence
Because
there.
should
Yeah, he's still a Chelsea fan.
Yeah.
because here we are in trouble. We are in a lot of trouble.
Trouble now.
Fulham upsets Arsenal. We go down further than 10.
Yeah.
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 So I have to even pray for Arsenal to win. Oh, I'm in a very bad place. Oh.
I think you'll be all right. I think Arsenal will beat Fulham. I mean, if they don't do that, that's title over.
Bro,
You know?
Arsenal is. Do you know there is a word in Luo that is saying
But I have to.
kugokabut?
But what does that
You
mean?
know kugokabut? Kugokabut means that the chicken is feeling so much cold that you see the wings coming out like this.
Okay, yeah.
And then going and then squatting down. Kugokabut.
Okay.
That's where Arsenal is. And you know, Arsenal is going to. What I've realized with Arsenal, one thing, is that when Arsenal needs this a lot, they do a lot of mistakes. First of all, the mistake starts with the coach. The coach fiddles with the lineup.
Yeah.
Number two, the players start doing cheeky things and crazy things.
Yeah.
They get a red.
That's the test of a team.
Yes.
Yeah. What they do under those pressure situations,
Those
you
are
know,
pressure.
how they respond.
Pressure.
But you will see City 2-0 at 70th minute, but
They're
you'll be
still
playing.
pushing.
No,
Yeah.
not even rushing to play to go and score.
Yeah.
Just managing your midfield. 78, 1 goal, and they will not be calm. 80th minute, 82nd, 87, 2-2, 93, 3-2.
I remember there's a season, I think the other season of 2024, 2025. Man City were playing against, I think, Aston Villa. At the 85th minute, Aston Villa was around almost three goals up. At the 85th minute, do you know Man City came and equalized all the goals
All right.
80?
within 7 minutes.
Yeah.
Within
And,
7
and the
minutes.
way nowadays added time can even be 10 minutes.
Yes.
And you're like,
Within 7 minutes, Man City
going on?
scored 3 goals.
Yeah. It
anyway,
happens.
the next match is Arsenal taking on Fulham. And the lineups are out. So we have Raya in goal, Saliba and Gabriel as usual. We have White and Calafiore. Is that a normal
no.
fullback?
Not really.
No, I don't-
No. I mean, White's been featuring recently.
I
Calafiore.
feel like when
Ca-
White is
Calafiore-
playing, there's a bit of a danger.
Yeah, there's a bit of
Yeah.
because, but I think because
To be fair, when Calafiore's playing, there's a bit of a danger.
And,
Oh,
and
really?
you have Calafiore and
He's
White.
second. He's second choice.
I think for me, the wings is where Fulham might.
Yeah. Who?
Maximise.
What's the rest of the team?
Rice with Lewis.
Okay.
Lewis.
Again,
Skelly.
you're missing your normal pairing in DM.
They're trying to experiment Lewis at the midfield.
They're putting the
Yes.
defender. That
Yeah.
could be interesting.
Yeah,
That
because they
to
haven't
me,
played like this.
that to me
in a
shows
while.
tiredness and
And also, they
It's
have
tough.
Tuesday in mind. Arteta is
Yeah,
thinking
of course.
About Tuesday, exactly.
Yes.
of course.
Yeah.
So you're telling me and up front?
And then Saka is
So no
Trossard.
Zubimendi.
Trossard has also not started in a while.
Okay, that
Yeah,
looks
true.
pretty. I like that. I
And
like
then
that front
Gyökeres.
three.
Saka too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Saka's good.
Yeah, Saka is good. Yes.
Saka is good, but I would have wanted to keep him for Champions League.
Yeah, but
Because
also,
he's just coming back from injury.
From injury. Yeah.
but I
So
think
you
he's
don't know
thinking.
whether he'll-
I think he's thinking. You see how long he gets, but I think he's thinking you need a bit of game time before the match.
Okay.
Okay, but I don't
But
think
that can
he
go
won't
either
risk
way.
him. Yeah, but he won't risk him. He's got Adueke, which is a pretty good number 2 after that. But also, I'm loving Eze's in the team.
Eze is good.
And Eze hasn't been
Eze-
playing that
Eze
regularly,
is
has
a
he?
player
Yeah,
that,
he has.
that even
He has?
can show up with individual brilliance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So I
but
like
he
that.
also he's not tired. Eze is what I'm saying because he hasn't
Yeah,
played every
yeah,
match,
yeah.
yeah,
exactly.
and he's
Yeah.
playing better than Odegaard.
So for
you
me,
play him.
The
Odegaard
danger,
already
the
has
danger
a-
for Arsenal in this game
Yes.
is for me the defense and the DM, because the fullbacks not so sure. And then the central pairing might be tired.
Well, Rice might be, but Skelly will be fine.
I'm talking about defensive
midfield.
Saliba. Gabriel.
Oh, you mean central
Central
defence?
defence.
Centre of defence. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Because the thing about Fulham is they will run at you.
Yeah, sure.
They will run at you. So legs are going to be more tired.
Actually, Arsenal have found them quite tricky in recent seasons. Yeah. That's true.
That's
actually,
true.
But
that's true.
I just think they'll do it. I also like our front three today. It's good to see Saka back. Eze, I rate highly, and Trossard's always dangerous. So I think if those three, I should say, link up with Rice, and Skelly will be the interesting one, won't it? No, Skelly.
Yeah. Skelly is being trained to be
experimented. Yeah, but you can see the rationale behind it, can't you? You can see the thinking. That does kind of make sense. I mean, he's a defender, and he can run with the ball.
Yeah.
So why not central defence? I mean, it's just the passing, I suppose.
Yeah.
But we'll see. I worry about Rice a bit. He's had a long season.
Not been the best this season.
No, but he's had such a long season. He's very tired. The worst thing is, as an England fan, you know, he's a big player for us. Come World Cup, if he makes it.
Yeah.
Just like
he's going to be a bit tired.
They're all going to be tired. That's just what happens.
And then usually in a season where there's a World Cup, those players are probably not able to participate in the pre-season.
Yeah.
So they come right back into the league.
Yeah.
Usually we see some injuries.
Yeah. But it's like this World Cup, the heat for European teams is something we're not used to. You know, they're having water breaks there. I mean, it's going to be different. So for the English players that have been playing in the Premier League, they're going to be tired anyway. At the conditions.
And the conditions,
and the pressure. It's a squad game.
Hot.
It's going to be hot.
Yeah.
Need some conditioning for that kind of heat, you know. Yeah. Takes a while to acclimatise to that.
So I'm still, and maybe we can take the predictions for the Arsenal Fulham. I'm still going for a draw. Jagero?
A narrow win for Arsenal. 2-1, 1-0.
Okay.
3-1 to Arsenal. Yeah.
I also thought the same. 2-1. Yes.
I think.
A draw.
Yeah. Although maybe, I just want to, and I'm totally thinking with heart here, maybe 3-0.
You what?
3-0 Arsenal.
Oh. 3-0 Arsenal?
I think they last match, I know it wasn't the prettiest, but against Atletico, they looked way better to me than they had done for a while. They looked kind of up for it. But I thought they were the better team.
I think Fulham are gonna go at them like nothing.
Yeah.
Fulham are tough.
What do they care about going into Europe?
Fulham.
Yeah.
They're mid-table, I think. What have they got to play for? Is what you're asking.
Yes.
Pride. It's London.
So, if they win, they also go 51, which is literally.
They are going for Europe, Mr. Tom.
Which is literally 7.
They're going for Europe.
Yes.
No. Yeah. Okay, so they're well in the mix,
and
aren't
you
they?
see, with EPL taking 5 teams into Champions League, you know, number 6 is going to Europe, and number 7 is going to play.
The problem with the playing Arsenal toe for toe, leg for leg, is that you're going to do mistakes because Arsenal punishes you.
Yeah.
If you are, because it really takes a good team to hold 50-50 against Arsenal. Yeah. And if you're going to do that, you must make sure that you are back. You are the back. The defense is very good. Because you can imagine Arsenal running at you with 4 men. It's going to be difficult. So if they are going to go for goals, and if you look at the way Arsenal is always punishing teams, is that you go at 70 minutes and you think that you can now go toe to toe with them. They will win that game.
Yeah, I'm really fascinated by the match later today. Not just as an Arsenal fan, but I think this is it. I think this is the big one. As far as if they lose this, that's it. I think you can kiss the title goodbye.
If they lose.
And it's just really interesting to see how they're going to respond. Yeah, how they
get a draw, it means they're waiting for City to also draw. Otherwise, City goes for it.
Yeah, absolutely. Otherwise, it'd be an advantage City for sure. But City are a game behind again, aren't they?
Yes.
Which is really annoying.
Because of the semi-finals.
Yeah, for the FA Cup.
Yeah.
That's really annoying.
Against Southampton.
I've got to say that, I don't know, whose favour does that work in, do you think?
Two?
Well, the fact that City now have a game in hand.
Yeah.
Does that... It depends, I guess, what they do in the next game. But if they win this game, the next game...
Who are they playing against? City?
On Monday, they are playing Everton.
See, I think that's a big game.
It's very hard.
I think that's a big game.
It is very hard. It is very hard.
City are going to beat Everton.
Yeah, because if you look at the history of City, at this point they don't lose games.
They don't lose game now.
They don't.
No, they don't. You're right.
They don't lose games.
They've just kind of started to click round just after losing to Real Madrid.
Everton played a game before their last game was very competitive, but they lost it, I think.
Who? Sorry, what?
Everton. They lost their last game.
Oh, right, okay.
But it was a very competitive
and even
one.
their record against City, the last 5 matches, 4 wins for City and 1 draw.
Oh.
Interesting.
So Arsenal has to pray for a miracle at red, but I think City would play like 13 men and they've got a red. That's the interesting thing.
And then you see for City, it doesn't matter who is on the pitch. The delivery is still there.
Yeah, they're very interchangeable.
Yeah.
They do. They're like they are a machine, and they've got the blueprint.
A well-oiled machine.
Yeah, but they've got the blueprint. They've done it before, they're just fitting back in.
And they have the mentality for it.
For sure.
You saw the hunger in Haaland against Arsenal. Then you know these are guys that are at war.
Yeah.
And they're going for this thing.
Yeah. They're actually going
they're
for
not
this.
joking about it.
I do think next
remember,
year.
they're already out of Champions League.
Yeah, I think
So
next
they
year
have
they're
eyes
going to
on
be
two prizes.
lethal.
They have the FA final and then they have the EPL. They are going for both. And I feel like if I look at Arsenal and I look at Man City has the capacity. And they have the mental.
It's going to be really interesting next season, irrespective of what happens this season.
Yes.
How do you mean?
If you have Man U, and I know you'll disagree, Jags, if you have them on they're getting better, let's say, they're going the right way, and if they keep this kind of level up next season, I think you can safely say
challenge for the title.
you can safely say Man City are going to be really good next season. You can tell because they're clicking. You've resorted to French.
I really don't.
You knew already that it's gonna.
Yeah, of course.
I really, if you look, I mean, Festus is also here. He's gonna talk about Manchester United.
It's gonna be.
But I don't see this. When I look at Manchester United, I don't see scary. I don't.
Okay, no,
really.
fine.
Do you see scary? Do you feel like this is a team that you're gonna sit on the edge of your seat?
I see.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I see a team.
The Chelsea fan and the Arsenal fan agree that Manchester United does not scare them. Yet, Manchester United has beaten both of them this season.
See, I see a team.
That is fine.
I see a team. I see a team that is getting a good habit of winning. Yeah. Because that's what they're doing. They keep winning. 1-0s, 2-1s, might be lucky, but it keeps winning.
Yeah.
So that is something you get used to doing. That's a habit.
Yeah, that's a habit, and they should keep at
they're
it.
getting one. They
should embrace that habit.
That's why I say next year, I think
But remember,
3-horse race at
the
least.
The habit stretches to only about 12 games. Out of 38 games.
Yeah. But it's been the last 12, hasn't it? But it's been the last 12.
Yes.
So that's form.
Ladies and
that's
gentlemen,
good form.
Brentford has beaten West Ham 3 goals to nil. Well, you were supporting Brentford until you knew it's not.
Yeah. Until you worked it out. Yeah.
Come on, Jaguero.
Yeah.
And then
Newcastle
United added a third. So the game ends 3 goals to 1 to Brighton. And Wolves have drawn with Sunderland 1-1.
Yeah.
Let's look at the standings. And
that is
better now.
Yeah.
Chelsea remains 9th. Tell me.
Chelsea is 9th.
Yeah, it's
But
advantage
that is
Tottenham, though.
before
Yeah.
Fulham plays Arsenal next, because that will determine whether you remain ninth. And then Everton is 11th, Sunderland is 12th, Newcastle 13th. So in terms of the relegation battle, West Ham remains 3 points above Tottenham Hotspurs, who are going to play Aston Villa at home. That's not going to be an easy match.
A very difficult match.
And I don't see how Spurs are winning that one.
Against who?
Against
Aston Villa.
Tough.
Tough.
Tottenham is looking at the
But
East.
if you are Tottenham and you've just seen that result, you're like, we can do this now. That is
I think the problem with Tottenham is
motivate.
overcommitment. If you know that you're poor at the back, don't overcommit. And that's the problem they share with Chelsea.
Well,
overcommitment.
Yeah.
And the teams have realized that let them commit because they don't have the legs going back.
And then you hit.
I also don't think they just have much heart, you know?
Much what?
Heart.
Heart.
For the team.
Yeah.
You know? Like, they don't look like they want to die for the badge kind of thing.
Yeah, they're not like
they
Gabriel.
look like they're getting paid.
They're not like Gabriel,
That's the
who will
message.
fight for 97 minutes with Haaland and
Yes.
lose.
That's the message that the Spurs coach was telling them yesterday, that they need to leave everything on the pitch.
Yeah.
For the team.
You were laughing at it.
Yeah, I laughed at it. I'm like.
I mean, he has to say that, though, doesn't he? But
Anyway, Aston Villa are 5th. Remember, they've been fourth for a long time.
Yeah.
But now Liverpool are above them because of goal difference. So they're not going to go easy on Spurs.
What is your top? What is your top 5 Champions League top 5? What is your top 5?
Arsenal,
your prediction?
City.
You are looking at the. You look. Yes.
the
you are.
yeah. What do you think? What do you think it will be?
The way it is.
What do you think against you playing against Liverpool?
City 1, Arsenal 2, and then Manchester 3, and Liverpool 4, and Aston Villa 5.
So the way the table is.
Yeah, it's
No, except for City going above Arsenal.
Yeah, I'd probably say that's about right.
You wouldn't put your money in Arsenal returning.
It's so close with the ones going for 5th and 4th, right? It's so close. It's like it's split in 2, really. 1, 2, and 3 look pretty assured.
That would mean number 6 going to Europe.
Mathematically, Chelsea cannot be in the Champions
No,
League.
Chelsea, you're not going to play.
Oh, really?
I'm just asking.
I mean, yeah, every other team would have to lose. Every other team would have to lose, and you'd have to win all of yours, I think. I think it's one of those.
Okay, finish the podcast. The podcast.
And do you think tomorrow? I remember tomorrow you're having Man U against Liverpool. You remember?
Yeah.
Liverpool beats Man U. Liverpool comes on top of Man U. Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Ah,
It's a tough one.
is that even bigger? Yeah, it is. How many points?
5:30. They're
5:30.
playing at 5:30. The one I was telling you, we can't watch along because of your other.
If Liverpool win, they'll be on the same points as Man U.
But we're still. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a blast. I hope you have enjoyed. Let us know what you think about the show. Let us know your predictions for the EPL, for the Champions League. Is Arsenal going to end the EPL drought? Come on, guys, 20 years.
Support them,
maybe
support.
it's time, but maybe it's not. What do you think? And are they going to progress to the championship finals? Who are they going to meet? Is it Bayern or is it PSG? Let us know what you think. It's been a pleasure. Until the next one, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you.